Hello and welcome to Radnor Forest for the second round of the British Cross Country Championship. Brian Cook's just got off on his first run of the weekend, followed closely by Mark Jakes. We've got Richard Colby in his Polaris XP Turbo. He's giving us a smile there. He's one to look out for this weekend because unlike Pikes Peak, where it's fast Cat 1 sections, this is all tough mud and off-road sections. And the UTVs are going to come out triumphant, I think, in this round. So let's see how they get on. First run about to get underway, Steve. It's a far different contrast to Pikes Peak.
Yeah, it's a lot rougher, a lot wetter. Should be good fun though.
And are you a bit lonely in the G1 class?
No, I'm quite enjoying it now.
Well, good luck.
Okay, cheers mate. Thank you.
And just behind you we've got Rob Bull. In the 84x4 Challenger, Mike Moran's old car. We spoke to him last round. He's opening the door. Hi Rob, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, and you?
Yeah, not too bad. First run about to go underway. You've done a sighting lap. What do you think?
I rode around it yesterday on a bike and walked most of it. I didn't do the sighting lap this morning, so yeah, just preserved me clutch a little bit. So yeah.
It's tough out there, isn't it? It's a completely different contrast to Pikes Peak.
Oh, definitely is. Yeah, it's like proper comp safari, like it used to be, I guess. Yeah, the last time was more like a rally stage, and this is extremely, pretty well off road.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Good
cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
And we've got Richard Williams in a Lofthouse Freelander, BMW powered. Morning Richard, how are you?
Okay, thank you.
Are you looking forward to this?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Looks quite wet out there, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate the first round. What happened?
We hit a log on the first round and broke the track rod end, so we lost the steering, so we had a maximum on one run. And then we'd lost quite a lot of power in the engine. There was a plug broke on the valance unit, which we didn't realise till we got home. So.
Okay, so not so many logs to look out for this weekend, but plenty of mud. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And behind him, Andy DeGiulio, LS7 powered Chevy V8. Morning, Andy.
Morning.
You look forward to this?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're gonna have another go.
It's not quite as hot this weekend, so you shouldn't have the fuel issues that you had.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have an issue this time. We've done a lot of work on the car since the last event. Redesigned the fuel system, put it in its own insulated box with cold air being blown around it. So I fingers crossed, we're going to be all right.
Yeah, different kind of course this weekend. It's going to suit different vehicles. Who's your money on?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to forecast anything. I just want to get the car reliable and just let everything else happen. I'm not worried about too much at the moment.
Well, fair enough. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. And then Mr. Duckworth, serious pedigree, serious pace. Had a few technical issues at round one. Hopefully he's ironed them all out. Morning, Ben. Technical issues in the first round. Have you ironed those out?
Yeah, we think we've got to the bottom of the electrical problems.
Cool. And so where do you think you're going to stand this weekend? You've got a lot of competition again, but it's a different course, there's mud, there's ruts. It could favour the UTVs.
Yeah, it could, and this car's still quite new. We've done so much engineering on the car, so again for us really, if everything came together and with a tailwind, we can be certainly in the top 10. We've just really got to see how we go and just keep our eye on things.
Well, we can't wait to see how it goes, so good luck, give him hell.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Ben.
Cheers.
Well, let's head up to the paddock and see how they got on after round one. Martin, congratulations for the first round. First run under your belt here at round 2 at Radnor. It's not quite suited to the car, is it?
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, this car prefers rally-based courses, but most people do, but this car is more than capable of dealing with something like this. It's just the driver needs to get his head into an off-road course rather than a rally course. I think that's the problem. A couple of issues on run 1 that we've just had. Teething issues, we had the gearbox rebuilt after the last event. Couldn't get above third on the fastest part of the course, which obviously didn't help, but no, early in the weekend, so
there's always a long way to go,
yeah.
But you've got a couple of guys behind you who really want to get you.
Yeah, they're certainly nipping at our heels, but like I say, it's a long way to go. It can change so much. The main thing is not to have an off early in the event and get stuck. I mean, we've seen one guy stuck today just on the liaison road up there in an burnt orange Discovery. I don't know if you know who that were at all. No. TV crew, I think he were. They got stuck. We'll try and not replicate that, and hopefully have a great weekend.
It's just started to pour down. It needs to absolutely lash it now so you can get the grip back.
Yeah, on an event like this where when it's really wet, there's quite a lot of grip. When it's really dry, there's quite a lot of grip. When it's in the middle, it's greasy. So you either want it to keep drying up, or absolutely throw it down. So the Evans have opened in a way, other than the puddles, it's kind of better this way. But we were just sat up there then wondering whether to, looking at the sky, is the sun going to come out? It's never going to come out. So hence why we're here waiting for the second run. It'll be what it'll be. So,
well, good luck, Martin.
All right, cheers.
First round saw the Fouquet's debut with Adrian Marfell. Did really well. Third spot on the podium. Thank you. First run under your belt here. Completely different, isn't it?
Yes. This is chalk and cheese. We're off the pace we are at the minute. So first round done. We've got a part game a little bit. We're a bit tentative. I haven't got the confidence in the car at the minute, so we'll have to see what we can do a bit later on. It dries out a bit or something.
Just testing this morning, just seeing where you can put the power down, because everybody's in the same tram lines, aren't they?
Sure, it's a bit, there's not an alternative line really. You've just got to be brave enough to run the line that's there. We're kind of discovering what the car does over the bumps, because the last event was quite smooth, so there wasn't too much of that to worry about. But first lap, we're just a little bit tentative, just seeing what the car's going to do, see if it's going to misbehave. So we're going to have to try and find a bit of pace from somewhere. We're a bit slow at the minute.
And the heavens have just opened. It's just stopped raining, but that's going to make a difference. It's going to make it slippier than it already is.
Yes, thank you very much for reminding me. We'll see. We'll just it's a long couple of days, and it's a completely different event. It's very, very rough out there, so we'll see. It's a long way to go yet, isn't there?
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, good luck. Ryan Cook, a decent showing at the first round, 4th overall, considering the competition you've got here. First run under your belt, it's very muddy. You can't really get the power down around here.
No, it's one of these courses that I like Radnor Forest. It's very wet, but I think one of these places that ages well. The more times you go over the course, it doesn't go off too much. So once you've taken the surface off, I think we'll be okay. I think it's a good run. Too early to tell yet. You're trying to get feedback what people have done, but the car's back in one piece. Really pleased with how it's going, and credit to the guys that I know have gone a bit quicker than me, because I think they must have left the brains in the toolboxes.
So the first thing this weekend, obviously, you're all going down the same tram lines, the ruts. Is it just working out where you can put the power down and where you can go faster?
I think you just got to try and feel for the grip. Every car's unique, so there's probably better grip levels on different cars in different places. Where you've forced to go by ruts and the scale electric sort of thing, you've just got to go there and you've got to drive it as you see it. And I think just try and keep your average up is the key here. Try not to stop-start too much, because while psychologically it might feel quickly, I don't believe it is. If you can just keep it moving sort of mindset, I think it's less stress on the car and fundamentally, a reasonable time.
Reliability is going to be a key here as well.
Oh God, yeah. It's a hard course, very rough, completely different to Pikes Peak, not just with the weather. Rally and attrition, Radnor Forest for sure, and we'll just have to keep plodding on as we do, and then see how we get on.
Well, there's a long way to go. Good luck.
There is. Thank you.
Cheers, Ryan. We've had a bit of a hold-up after run 1. Team Insanity Racing had a slight off in the mud, but they're all back on the feet and they're all well, and run 2 is about to get underway. Justin Birchall in the first round was on an absolute mission. Justin, first run done, you're currently in the lead. You just got to keep it that way.
That's the aim of the game. I think if I can pull a comfortable margin out, and then I'll see if I can try and do it. It's like my dad said, you want to try and win as slow as possible. I thought, well, I didn't think of it that way before, so I'm going to try and get a comfortable margin, and then see if I can just hold that margin, because it is so rough out there. In fact, it's such a different track. It is good. It's back to proper off-road Comp Safari. And yeah, really enjoyable. But we did a bit of a mistake. We left the car settings on suspension at the last event. So we did have a bit of a few kick-ups.
Yeah, so you saw the suspension out now, it's just going to get quicker.
Sorry, he's whittering in my ear hole, putting me off, saying all sorts of stuff.
Johnny, can you
I'm just going to unplug myself.
What were you saying, Johnny?
No, I'm just telling you to be calm and be calm and keep it all together, basically.
Good luck, guys.
Cheers, thanks.
Richard Colby, you were stone at the first round. You were in the lead of the UTV class, but unfortunately had a roll. This round out, first run under your belt, going well?
Yeah, it's going well so far, yeah, nice and steady at the moment, yeah.
And the UTVs got a shine this weekend, I think, at Radnor.
I think the track suits the UTVs, definitely. It's plenty rough enough and there's a lot of mud about, so it really suits us down to the ground, yeah.
And you've done a slight modification since the last round, talk us through it.
Just a small one, just a fan on the belt, just to keep the belt cool. It was getting a little bit hot last round out. It hasn't got much chance to get overheated this round anyway, but it's helping anyway.
You know, it's the fast stuff, when you're travelling at high speeds for a long period of time, that's when the belt gets really hot.
Yeah, that's when it tends to get really hot, and on climbs as well. But where we are this time, it's a short lap and not really got that chance to get that hot, so it should be fine.
You'll be well, you're already smiling, so go and enjoy yourself.
Cheers, that.
Mike Moran, there's prop issues at Pikes Peak. You saw those out. First run under your belt. How's it gone?
Well, the prop problem seems to have gone away, but now we seem to have inherited an electrical fault. And on that first run, the engine shut down 3 times, and we had a bit of problems getting the car restarted. So we've lost a lot of time. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. But that's motorsport for you. But we'll keep on smiling. As they say, you've got to be there for the last run. So we'll just keep on plodding away. Hopefully we've changed a few things with the electrics now, so hopefully we've eradicated that problem. We've got to go and find out. So you'll either see me smiling or be sad as a dead rabbit in the road.
Well, I think the course has caught a few people out this morning, and a lot of people are doing in some pretty poor times.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, but it won't be as bad as our time. No, I mean, we love Radnor. We're down in the heart of Wales. This is rallying countryside. It's big and it's a great forest, and it's a good off-road forest. So, you know, this is what makes the difference. If you've got a problem with your car, this place will find it.
All right, well, let's chin up and good luck for the second run.
Thank you very much, young man.
Cheers, Mike. Thanks. Sean, just come back after the third run.
Yes.
How are you finding Radnor?
Rough. I'm getting rougher, I think. Yeah, it's not too bad. At least it's not dusty as well.
Well, you got the right vehicle for it.
Yes, yeah, it's not getting too many grounding out, so a few bits that are sort of bashing into the ridges, but apart from that, it's not too bad in this.
And you're in the clubman class this year, so it's just a bit of fun on the weekend.
Yeah, I can pick and choose, so I won't be at Bovingdon, but most of the others I should be at, so.
Well, it's great to see you, and it's great to see the vehicle.
Thanks.
4 runs done at the second round, and currently leading is Martin Gould, followed by Ryan Cook and Ben Duckworth. We don't tell the whole story because Justin Birchall has only done 2 runs, but the only reason he's not done the other runs is a change of setup and a change of differential.
Yeah, we've swapped the front diff out. There were no problems. It's not broken or anything. There's just a setup issue, and we altered the front diff slightly between the last round and this round, and whether the conditions and the wet scenario, it's just a little bit too tight, we think. So we've gone back to the standard setup which he had last round. So it just took a bit of a while swapping it over, really. But no issues up to now. Fingers crossed. He's just set off for his run 3 now, so we'll see what happens. But he wasn't happy where we're turning in, so we had to swap it out.
It's going to be another mad dash to the finish line for Justin.
Yeah, I'll have to play a bit of catch up now. We've, it's not the easiest job to swap in the car with being the front and the steering rack being in the way, but we got it done, and I'm sure he'll be able to catch up and get all his runs in today.
Course is evolving. Martin Gould's just done a 5 minute 40. Justin's fastest time so far was 5 minutes 53. Justin's got to be on it.
Yeah, he'll. I think he's quite comfortable where he can gain time. I mean, his first run was 5:53. His second run were the issue where he just couldn't get to grip with his diff, and he did a 6 minutes, I think. So he'll be on it hopefully, and as long as we keep it close, and then it'll be all to play tomorrow hopefully.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Dan Lofthouse.
No bother.
So 4 runs done. Can Martin Gould take it to the end, or is Justin going to catch him? Dave Roberts, co-driver of Lee Mansfield. You've come back in. He's got his head under the wheelhouse there.
We've had a bit of a misdemeanor on this one. We've been having trouble with the clutch all morning, all day. We're not getting full travel on the clutch, and because of it, Lee's been forcing the gears. Unfortunately, on this one, shafts give way, so we had to back it off. We'd only got through the first rough section. We had to back it off. We've lost about half a minute on that last lap coming through. A bit disappointing, but we had to nurse the car home. So managed to get it all the way back here, and now we've got it doing. So we're now looking at redoing the clutch, and we're redoing the shaft as well. So as you can see, the shaft has just come out. Yeah, that looks like it's been done. So yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get back out, get the clutch repaired, get this done, have a good afternoon of it. So that's where we're at the minute.
Let's hope you get it all together. Good luck.
Okay, thanks very much.
5 runs in. Ryan, second place at the minute, but Justin Birchall's not quite done the same amount of runs.
Yeah, he's had a few problems, I believe, so I'm sure he's got something in the bag. So hopefully we're here tonight, and then we'll see where we are then. So can't take any chances with Justin. He's a man on a mission. I'm sure he's out to do something this weekend, but hey, I'm here talking to you, and fingers crossed I'll be here talking to you later, and I'm really pleased with the result. Yeah, it's a good course, it's getting better, so can't grumble. I like it here, bit of everything, bit of rough, bit of gravel, yeah, and hopefully it stays dry.
Well, you're pushing the Milner on quite a lot, because you're sub 6 minutes in a minute.
Yeah, it's been doing an awful lot of work in the winter, trying some different things, and some haven't been so successful, but some appearing to be more successful. So yeah, I'm really pleased. You know, credit to everyone that supports me, Fuchs, Land Rover, and obviously my team. It's only a small team. My dad and my son and my brother, so we do all right.
Yeah, certainly do. I can see them tinkering with the car in a minute. Is it just tightening everything up?
Yeah, like I say, it's a rough old course. It's slot carry on the second half of the course, so we're just making sure things are nice and tight, and hopefully we'll get to the end.
Well, we all want to see you on the podium, Ryan. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Ben, flying out of blocks this morning. You did 3 runs back to back, faultless it was, and then the problems that you had at the first round appeared on the fourth.
Yeah, on the fourth lap, we were putting in a fairly good lap. Unfortunately, coming out one of the corners, we're back on the throttle, and we had to switch off and restart. So yeah, it's the same fault we can't seem to trace. So just working fairly hard at the minute, going on another avenue to try.
So you're going to be on the catch-up once it's all sorted. I know after speaking to your engineer there, do you think you've got it nailed on now?
Yeah, we hope so, and hopefully if the weather holds out, the track's getting quicker, so the time we lost on that one lap, if we can get the runs back in and if we cure it, we might have a benefit of doing the runs later, but we don't know.
Well, hopefully you can get it all together, and we'll see you back out there.
Thank you very much, cheers.
Matthew Hall, co-driver to Jason Rowlands in the Yamaha YZ 1000R. We normally see you out in Portugal, living the dream. Today you're here at Radnor Forest. Still like you're living a dream, but a bit muddier.
Yeah, it's a lot muddier. We're finding it a bit tough today, to be fair. We've had problems with the rear mud guards coming off. Then we've had problems with suspension. So we're just trying to clean it up and try and get it round the last 3 runs now.
And you've modified the car. You bought the standard car and you've modified it yourself. You've got a chip in there. You've done suspension work. What else have you done?
Basically the roll cage, and from standard then all the front and rear mud guards. The suspension's a bit different, and as I say, we've got a racing chip in it as well.
How fun is it?
brilliant fun, yeah, as long as you can get round.
Because your history is motocross as well, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Jason does the British side-by-side motocross racing as well, so we thought we'd give this a go because it's more, in tune with the enduro background that Jason's also done on solo motocross.
Well, you've still got a few runs to do today. Go and enjoy it.
Okay, cheers, thank you.
Paul Rowlands, 4 runs in, currently 7th overall, but you've just hit something really hard. You've got a team of guys working on it.
Yeah, unfortunately, 2 laps ago, I found I couldn't steer it properly, and we investigated just before we went to go another lap, and we've bent the bottom A-arm, which is at the moment undrivable. It either needs to be welded or a new A-arm. I got a ladder home. We're 20 miles from the track. I got a ladder home, taking the other A-arm off, so that we can sort it out in the time.
And the Can-Am going well up until that point?
Yeah, Can-Am's a lot better. I drove a Yamaha last time. Because I'm paralysed, the Yamaha was too busy with the gears, so I'm in the Can-Am. I haven't got quite the suspension right. The track is very rough, but every week we're learning.
Good stuff. And Radnor, great place to race.
Yeah, great place. I've raced here on 2-wheelers many years ago. It's on my doorstep. I want to be up the leaderboard as quick as I can.
We're not doing too bad, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
So as the first day comes to a close, looking at Mark Jakes, been a consistent finisher throughout the British Cross Country Championship. Left arse Freelander powered by a 6.2 litre small block Chevy V8. I think this weekend the Radnor Forest stage has got a better of him and the car. It was a rear diff that gave up at the end of day 1. Such a shame as well. It's great to see these left arse Freelanders out where they belong. Justin Birchall, what a day.
Yeah. Yeah, tough one. Tough off-road. And yeah, really good. My plan didn't work. Martin's found his speed. So I seem to be hitting the ceiling around about the 648, 650s. Just keep getting a punch, so yeah, we are. I have a couple of false neutrals, so we're going to change the gearbox and see what we can do tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's forecast a lot of rain overnight as well. Is that something you want?
No. If it slows Martin down, yes. But I don't know. It's a tough track. When it's wet, it's slippery, and you know what you've got, and then it dries out, and you think, oh great, you've got plenty more traction, and all of a sudden you haven't. It's sort of slippery again. So it's funny to end it this time. So see how it goes.
It seems like Martin has found his rhythm quicker than you have.
Oh, ouch! Thank you. Bloody hell! I'll have to keep me when I'm down. Yeah, he's got it. He's got onto that into the 40s there, and if he holds that, yeah, I won't be able to catch him. But if I can get out the 50s and into the 40s, I might be able to burn him in. But again, I just keep picking these punches up down the last runs. So.
Well, tomorrow's another day, and we're going to keep an eye on it down to the wire.
Okay, super.
Martin closes day 1, and he's currently at top of the table. You found your rhythm pretty quickly here.
Yeah, we had a bit of a slow start, a couple of issues with the rebuilt gearbox, but we're kind of working with it, or worked with it for the first run, and then got into the rhythm, and yeah, we seem to have settled into sort of a 5-minute 40 zone, give or take a second or two. The last run 8, felt faster. We thought we were going to break the 5:30s, but not to be. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, pretty pleased with the day so far.
Justin snapping at your heels. He's just come back. He's done 3 runs back to back. He's had 3 punches.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with the way his car were behaving this morning, so he took a risk, took a chunk out of the day to change his front diff to alter the setup of the car. Fortunately for him, it didn't continue to pour down. It's dried up, so its lady luck sort of worked in his favour in that sense. But I have noticed he's come back with 2 or 3 punches on the run on the rear right, which of course won't be helping his time. So no, I think we've got the lead so far. End of close of the day, so couldn't have asked for a better end really with the disappointing start that we had.
Well, go and put your feet up. Tomorrow's another day, and you've got to do it all over again.
Yeah, that's right. It's certainly not over yet. always the next day, and anything can go wrong. We were up on 2 wheels at one point. We thought we were going over, so it's just the slightest mistake. Anything can happen there. So,
thank you very much.
Okay, time.
Well, what an action-packed day we've had here at the British Cross Country Championship. Please join us after the break for day 2. Welcome back to the second round of the British Cross Country Championship. First thing Sunday morning, sun shining. Martin Gould is leading. He's about to get it underway. He's followed by Justin Birchall and then Ryan Cook in the Mighty Milner. Justin probably clearing his head. He's got a lot to do today to try and catch Martin Gould. I don't know whether it's possible. Let's find out. Justin, how are you feeling this morning? First run about to get underway.
Yeah, but I think he's leading me about 30 seconds. I think, yeah, it's going to be wet and slippery. It's rained all night. See how the first one goes, and see if I can just get my rear tyres on. We've been having bunches on the rear, just getting pushed off the rim. So I'm getting in me mode now. So hopefully I can hold the place.
Good luck. So here's Ryan Cook putting a good shift yesterday. He's got a bit of bodywork damage from yesterday, last run, hitting a tree. The 5th place at the moment is Adrian Marfell. Adrian, currently 5th. You got some really expensive machinery in front of you. Is there any chance of catching them?
I don't think so. We'll just sit where we are. I think try and get to the finish. Yeah. We're still learning a little bit, so I think we've come down with a bit of a bump today or yesterday. So we're just still learning. Haven't quite got enough confidence in the car yet, or in the grip level yet. So we'll see. We got work Monday. That's the plan.
It poured down all night last night. Is that going to hinder or hamper you?
I think it'll dry this morning, to be fair. The wind's blowing now, so I think it'll dry out fairly nicely. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay.
Right, well, you're about to go. Good luck.
Thanks.
And behind him, we've got Andy DeGiulio and his big block Chevy. Andy, how are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Currently lying 6 overall. It's pretty good going considering who's in front of you.
Yeah, I know, yeah, they're all on it. Fast boys. Yeah, we just did. A few issues are gone. We had a bit of an incident second run yesterday where we buckled the back hub, so I'm getting pad knock off. I'm pushing the pistons back. So every time I brake, I've only got half a pedal, so we're having to pump the pedal up as we come into the corner. So it's costing us a bit of time, but it is costing us the pace that we
So you're now one with the car. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, just trying to. I mean, this is my first season with a new engine and a new gearbox, so yeah, I'm just trying to learn it really.
Right, well, good luck. For those who just want to race on a Sunday, the Sunday Cup is for you, and John Pickering. You're the only one in it at the moment. This car started off as you bought it to tow caravans with, and now it's a full racing car with lots of pedigree.
That's right. I mean, it's now done God knows how many years doing it, and it's doing very well. Yeah, my brother-in-law actually wrote it off, which I think we were talking about before, put it on its side at 5 miles an hour. So we repaired it, because being in the motor trade at that time. And then when it came to get rid of it, it was too good to lose. It was mechanically sound. So we decided what to do. So Rod had already decided to use his Puma for sprinting and hill climbing. So yeah, that's how the concept started.
And now you've developed it quite well. It's very well suited for the off-road scene. You've spent the winter rejigging the suspension.
Well, yeah, I got Richard to do it from Bare Bones Racing, who did an absolutely superb job. And if anything, after our first run is anything to go by, it's absolutely magic compared with the old suspension. The top and bottom of it, we've got more give, absorbs more, so your approach speed can increase. You don't have to worry so much.
You're going to need it on this course.
I think you're right.
Joe, currently leading the trophy class. Looks like you're having a whale of a time out there.
Yeah, muddy as hell. We've got our waterproofs on, but we're getting there.
Complete different contrast to Pikes Peak.
Yeah, a lot more slush. Have to slow down and just think about the bend before you go out, otherwise it's over for you.
You're not a fan of slowing down?
No. I'm a fan of speed.
Aren't we all? Well, good luck.
Thanks, lads.
Toby Jefferson competing in the clubman class this year. It's the second round here at Radnor Forest. Last round out at Pikes Peak suited you more. This one's a bit more rough.
It's not too bad actually. It's a course that we've used before. They've done some reinstatement to it, so the first couple of runs yesterday was surprisingly smoother. But we've worn it back into a rough off-road course in places.
And you've had a few hairy moments.
We've had some very hairy moments. Yeah, we're setting off and we're doing a long straight, which is very fast, and just slightly got off line. And had a little worrying moment, correcting myself. So yeah, but all good fun.
Yeah, you're definitely enjoying yourself.
Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful weather again in Wales, so you've got to enjoy yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, certainly, yeah. You've got to make the most of it. It doesn't happen very often.
Absolutely, yeah. No, everything's good.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
So we've just come over to speak to Martin Gould after run 10. Still leading, but there's frantic activity here. He's damaged his suspension, so he's working furiously to get it fixed, and hopefully he'll get back out. So not only have we got a battle for first place between Martin Gould and Justin Birchall, third place is between the two Milners, Ben Duckworth and Ryan Cook. Now, you had technical issues yesterday. You managed to sort those out and the car's running on song.
Yeah, we think we got to the bottom of the electrical problems, so that's all good. Did a first run, the car was running fine. Unfortunately, the chicane that was put in this morning that we were warned about, and then I was warned about as we approached it, I eventually ended up in it. So once we'd reversed out of the carnage and got back on the track, it was all good, and actually we didn't lose too much time, thankfully.
Yeah, Ryan Cook didn't have a great first lap either, so you've actually clawed a lot of time on it, so you're 29 seconds behind. That's a puncher, and there's plenty of that going on.
Yeah, exactly, and the key to this now is just consistency to the finish. We've just got to keep it in a straight line, really.
Yeah. And Matthew, the issues that we saw at Pikes Peak reoccurred earlier on this event, but you've managed to sort them out. Talk us through it.
Yeah, basically we had in the ECU, there's an oil kill, so if it sees low oil pressure a fraction of a second, it just kills the engine 20 seconds later, so we just couldn't find it. And then we had a bit of digging this time, didn't we? And we've got to the bottom of it, switched it off, and we're away.
Brilliant. So we're going to see you on the podium?
Try.
Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Ryan Cook, huge pressure from Ben Duckworth behind you, but you're keeping it together.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a rough start to this morning. Had a visibility issue. I don't know what was. We've been suffering with a bit of transmission leak. We've been clearing it all up, and we don't know whether we got a little bit of oil on the screen, and we don't know what it was. But good God, I know it was raining through the night, but we couldn't see anything. We dropped a massive amount of time, but obviously better dropping the time than chucking it off. So I'm sure it's going to be hot on the heels. Ben does that. He's very, very good at keeping the pressure on. So yeah, we're trying. That's all I can say at the minute. We're having our ups and downs, as probably all the crews are. So
literally ups and downs.
Yeah, literally. Oh, good God, here, isn't it just like a roller coaster? But no, great course, great event. It's a bit of a difference to Pikes Peak, but that's what makes the British what it is, you know. We've got a good mixture of everything, so can't grumble. Can't thank the guys that support me, and obviously Max and my dad for keep plugging away when the rain's coming down. So I'm just really, really, really glad to be here, and really glad to be talking to you on day two.
And as we're talking, there is your main competitor at the moment, Ben Duckworth.
Yes.
He's flying at the minute.
Isn't he just? Isn't he just? So yeah, we'll have to see. He's going well, and credit to Ben. He's, you know, he knows how to turn the pressure. So I'll just keep going as fast as I'm comfortable with, and what will be. I think that's the train of thought to go with now. So track is going off slightly. They put the chicane in, so the times have come down. It's just there's a lot to be had, but also a lot to lose.
Yeah, definitely. Well, very wise words, and good luck.
Thank you.
Rob Bull, we spoke to you first thing yesterday morning. You've had some interesting excursions this weekend, and also issues with the suspension.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's that rough out there. The front shocks were getting hot and sort of heat seizing up. So you start the stage off pretty good, and as you get around, the front was getting stiffer and stiffer, and come to finish, they'd lock up solid. So all that rough stuff down over, you weren't getting any front suspension at all. So each stage we had to come back, let them cool down, and even chuck some water on them, trying to get them to cool down and jack it up and down on the trolley jack. got them freed up again, and then have another go.
So at the end of play yesterday, you sent your co-driver Aaron Birch over to get them sorted out.
Yes, luckily for us, Andy Giulio's co-driver, Paul Jones, is Pro-Links. He offered to take him back with him last night because he only lives quite a short distance from here, and resealed them for us and brought them back. Aaron brought them back last night. We fitted them last night, and yeah, touch wood, they've been good so far this morning. So we secured it. Yeah.
And we can see Aaron is in the car at the moment. So is he fixing the seat at the minute?
Yeah, seat bracket's broke now, so he's gonna have to go on a diet. Yeah.
Well, at least you're having a good time. So go and enjoy the last few runs.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah,
Cheers, Rob.
thank you.
Welcome back to the second round of the British Cross Country Championship. Here we have Martin Gould and Justin Birchall, very close in terms of performance, both 6-cylinder BMW power units, but the Buxton 4x4 rivet slightly lighter than the Lofthouse Freelander, and that's what's going to make the difference around Radnor. We should be able to see exactly where Martin has the advantage over Justin. Right now in this fast section from the start, it looks like Justin's slightly ahead. He goes up 6th gear flat out, probably close to 100 mile an hour. Just look at the speed as he goes through the trees. We're looking out for the orange markers on the side of the track, so you can see the differential. There's the first one. Justin probably a car length, and again probably a car length. Swooping left into the trees again. Justin still ahead. Up into the trees. Here's the rough stuff. This is where Martin will get the advantage. Gliding over the tops of it. Another marker. There's nothing in it at the moment. Nothing in it. Probably about a mile into the stage. Justin's still slightly ahead. Martin's got the fastest time this weekend of 5 minutes and 40. Consistently there as well. Bang, right-hander into the mud, up and down. And let's have a look at this next marker. Look at that, exactly the same, just over a mile into the stage and nothing in it at this moment. But this is where it gets rough, coming out of this section over the tabletop into this undulating field. It's quite difficult to tell as to who's going quicker here, but it's like Martin's ahead at the moment. Look, there's a tower on the right, just ahead as we get to that tower. Bang. No wonder he had a headache when he got out of the car. Nearly jumping out of the ropes there, both of them. To just see how extreme it is here, trying to get some constant pace. But coming out of that section, it's Martin probably two, 3 car lengths ahead, and then he just gets the speed and the grip coming out that corner, slides it round. Justin way behind now. And long uphill through the trees, through the mud. Climb this, very punishing on the vehicles, very punishing on the drivers and the co-drivers. See, there's not much room to take any other line, you're just stuck in the scale electric style track. So it's quite clear, it is the rough stuff where Martin has his advantage here at Radnor. But now we're going to catch up with Paul Myers. Paul Myers taking a well-deserved 5 minutes. It's been a tough weekend.
Yeah, it's been really tough. It's as usual, Radnor, real mixture of fast, tough, technical stuff. So it's taking a beating.
And as the sponsor of the championship, you've got to be impressed and pleased with the amount of machinery and competitors here.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's great to see new people coming to a championship. And some really quick cars now. Too quick for us.
I know, yeah. Normally we see you near the top. This time we're running about 15th.
Yeah, we bust a shaft yesterday, a half shaft yesterday. So we've got a maximum for one run, which lost us about 9 minutes. So we're trying to claw that back. But no, there's about 6 or 7 cars now which are significantly quicker than we are.
Yeah, and this morning they've changed the course to slow people down a bit.
Sure, yeah, put an extra chicane in makes it a little bit harder because it's quite damp where you're braking to get into it, so it slips a bit, but all part of the fun.
Well, you've got a few more runs to do, go and enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
So we're here with Team Insanity Racing, Nick Blundell and John Damrell. You've had a bit of a weekend of it, haven't you?
It's not been one of my better weekends. Course is fantastic, but we messed up on the first lap, throwing her onto a roof, and after that we've been struggling with suspension, but we're still going, we're finishing. I think we're on target for a finish today, so other than that, really enjoying it. While the car's working, it's good fun and good course, like I say. So
it's working the suspension very hard. A lot of people are struggling with overheating dampers.
As are we. Yes, there's almost no flat out there at all, so the suspension is, I was going to say flat out, but it's end to end all the time. There's no rest for it at all.
What does that do to your internal organs?
It shakes them around a bit. Spine, ribs, everything feels fine. It's everything on the inside of that, and all the kind of tissue that seems to connect it together has just gets shaken up really quite a lot. So you get to a point where breathing actually becomes quite challenging.
And the roll, does it make you more cautious?
It certainly, yeah. When the grip's slightly less, it certainly made John more cautious, but that's only to be expected, really. And then it's just, I guess, my job to sort of help him stay calm and just help him understand that actually he's got more control over the car again than he thinks he has. And to be fair, I reckon it's probably my fault. We had the roll yesterday anyway.
And you just rolled it back onto the wheels, put some gaffer tape on it, and off you went.
Biggest problem we had was oil in the mass airflow sensor, but we carry a spare, so plugged that straight on, we're straight back out.
Fantastic. Well, you're currently lying third in the trophy class, so hopefully we'll see you on the podium later.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, at least we can get a finish. That's all I'm aiming for. So, but anything's a bonus.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Cheers.
We're still here. Ain't done yet.
4 runs to go, and the battle for third place is really close. 3 seconds ahead of him now.
Yeah, we've just put in a couple of really consistent runs. We've had to try really hard, though. Really hard.
Now you're in front of him. Are you going to keep pushing? I suppose you've got to.
Yeah, we've got to. I mean, anything can happen, and we can have a breakage, we can have a problem. So we're at the minute we've nothing to lose really. Just keep trying to get some time.
Yeah. Right, well, you've still got 4 to do, so good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks. And he did keep pushing. It's Ben Duckworth in 3rd place, but it's Martin Gould who takes the overall win here at the 2nd round at Radnor Forest, and it's 16 seconds behind with Justin Birchall. Not too close at the end. And Ryan Cook takes a well-deserved 4th place. And Richard Williams and Mark Jakes are the only retirements here from the 2nd round. And here's the final classifications for the trophy class. It's Joe Quirk on his 2nd time out with the British Cross Country Championship taking the win in the trophy class, followed by Paul Rowlands and then John Damrell in 3rd. And then here's the Clubman class. Toby Jefferson winning the Clubman class here at Radnor, followed by Jason Rowlands and then Sean Rogers. Well, Joe, what a weekend, and you come away victorious in the trophy class. How are you feeling?
Made up, yeah. It was just glad to finish, to be honest with you.
It's taking its toll on everybody this weekend.
Yeah, I'm knackered. Early night, back to work tomorrow. My phone in sick. Until Mike that.
Well, it's only 2nd round out with the British Cross Country Championship, and it's fantastic, obviously, that you're here, and fantastic that you're on the podium. Congratulations, well done.
Nice one, thanks. Cheers.
Cheers, Joe. Well, Martin, it's been a tough weekend, but we're here at the end. 16 seconds ahead of Justin Birchall. Winner again. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a hard one, this one. It's been just rough, really rough at the end. But, it's same for everybody, as everybody always says. But it's just getting to the end. It's just, you just wish the time on as such. But no, it's been a good battle again. We had about a 40-second lead, which the last 2 runs we eased off to conserve the car, hoping that we got a big enough window to do that. Turned out with a 16-second win that, the strategy paid off. So,
well, you're here again. Well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, Justin, it's been a hard weekend, and the 16 seconds in it at the end. Well, nearly there.
Nearly. Plan failed. My margin at the beginning. He got the margin on me.
And it's how it is, how cookie crumbles. It's an extremely hard track, really punishing on the body and the cars. And yeah, Martin's been able to do a time which I've just not been able to get to it. I think the weight difference between mine and his cars really showed dividends on this track. On the roughs, on the Armageddon field, horrific. He was probably skipping a bit more over the tops than we were getting absolutely pounded in it. So.
Well, in 3 weeks' time, we've got Forest Lodge, and that's going to suit you down to the ground.
Hopefully. Last time I said that, I blew the engine, I blew the gearbox, didn't I? So, yeah, I'm going to keep the pressure on. Second, I'll take that. And, yeah, I'll keep hunting.
I'll keep smiling as well. Congratulations.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers, Justin. Well, Ben Duckworth, you've made it to the end. 3rd place, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And the car's taking a battering, you taking a battering. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. I mean, it was a really harsh course. It's what off-roading's all about, I suppose. And there was some good competition, really good competition. And we had a few issues along the way, which we've fixed. And it all came together in the end. So, yeah, really chuffed.
Great to see the 2 Milners battling it out.
Yeah, it was a bit, yeah. And we got there in the end. So, yeah, thank you.
Well, you got to do it all over again in 3 weeks at Forest Lodge.
Yeah, looking forward to Scotland. It'll be nice and fast. A few changes to the car again. And yeah, different course altogether. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Be good.
Yeah, well, you're very familiar with that because you won the hill rally there.
We'll see.
Well, here's how the championship table looks after round 2. Martin Gould at the top of the table, 172 points, followed by Justin Birchall, 10 points behind and 162. Then Adrian Marfell in 3rd, 144 points. Ryan Cook 4th, 141 points, and Richard Colby, 131 points. And here's the trophy class. Paul Rowlands joint top with Joe Quirk on 160 points, and John Damrell in 3rd, 144 points, and Simon Adams, 86 points. That brings a close to a fantastic event here in Wales. Please join us next time where we swap the mud of Radnor for the shale of Scotland.